The United States just conducted a significant military operation by deploying 3 B-52 Stratofortress bombers near the coast of Venezuela. This maneuver, confirmed by the U.S. Global Strike Command, is part of a broader strategy to exert pressure on the Venezuelan government under President Nicolás Maduro. The operation underscores the U.S. commitment to regional stability and its determination to counteract activities deemed detrimental to national security. The B-52 bomber is a long-range, subsonic, jet-powered strategic plane that is designed to carry out a variety of missions. Its versatility allows it to deliver both conventional and nuclear payloads, making it a formidable asset in the U.S. Air Force's arsenal. The recent deployment of these bombers near Venezuela serves multiple strategic purposes. The presence of B-52s in the Caribbean acts as a clear signal of the U.S.'s ability to project power and respond swiftly to regional threats. But most importantly, the focus remains on the drug cartels that are operating in unison with Maduro's regime. By showcasing B-52 bombers and other similar military assets, the U.S. aims to deter any aggressive actions by the Venezuelan government or its allies. This includes, but it's not limited to, the drug trafficking operations that continued in the recent days. The B-52 deployment is a part of a comprehensive military buildup in the Caribbean. Approximately 10,000 U.S. personnel have been stationed in the region, supported by 8 warships, a nuclear-powered submarine, and fighter jets. This substantial presence enhances the U.S. ability to conduct operations and respond to emerging threats promptly. In addition to overt military displays, the U.S. has authorized covert operations within Venezuela. These operations, conducted by the CIA, focus on disrupting illicit activities such as drug trafficking and targeting individuals linked to criminal organizations. The integration of intelligence gathering with military operations ensures a multifaceted approach to addressing regional security concerns. The Venezuelan government's reaction to these U.S. actions has been one of condemnation and preparation. Maduro has accused the U.S. of violating international law and has mobilized military forces in response. This escalation highlights the delicate balance in power in the region and the potential for increased tensions. While such reactions are predictable, they also highlight the effectiveness of U.S. strategy. By demonstrating readiness and capability, the United States compels potential adversaries to reconsider aggressive actions and invest resources in defensive postures. This dynamic illustrates the essence of deterrence. The United States is showing credible military strength, and by continuing, the U.S. reduces the likelihood of conflict by making aggression costly and strategically unwise. Importantly, the B-52 operation must be understood within the context of U.S. defense doctrine. The United States emphasizes peace through strength, a principle that asserts stability is best maintained by demonstrating the ability to respond decisively to threats. The Caribbean is historically susceptible to instability due to the weak governance and external influence. This benefits the United States because a U.S. presence that combines strategic reach has proven to be effective. By flying B-52s near Venezuela, the U.S. reinforces this doctrine, signaling to regional allies and adversaries alike that American commitments are not merely rhetorical, but backed by tangible capabilities. Additionally, the B-52 deployment clearly shows the technological and operational advantages the United States possesses over regional actors. Venezuelan air forces, while maintaining combat aircraft, cannot match the endurance, payload, or electronic warfare capabilities of the B-52. This imbalance emphasizes the contrasts in regional military power and serves as a practical reminder of U.S. superiority. In any hypothetical confrontation, U.S. forces would have many options for response, ranging from precision strikes to electronic warfare operations, without the risk of sustaining equivalent losses. Venezuela and neighboring countries are key transit points for illicit drugs destined for the United States. Drug cartels frequently exploit weak governance, corruption, and limited law enforcement capacity to transport narcotics via maritime routes, small aircraft, and overland corridors. But President Trump is putting a stop to all that. He has ordered a military strike against these drug-carrying vessels. He's even provided unclassified video of the strikes taking place in international waters. The U.S. military, working in coordination with law enforcement and intelligence agencies, provides essential surveillance and interdiction capabilities that regional authorities alone cannot achieve. B-52 bombers, for instance, can be equipped with advanced radar and sensors capable of monitoring vast stretches of the ocean, while accompanying naval assets can respond quickly to suspicious vessels. The operation also demonstrates the value of combining conventional military power with intelligence and special operations. Covert and overt efforts by the U.S., including monitoring known trafficking routes, targeting key cartel leaders, and supporting local enforcement, multiply the impact of these operations. Such actions not only seize narcotics and eliminate traffickers, but also degrade the operational capabilities of transnational criminal organizations. This proactive approach ensures that the U.S. borders are protected indirectly by preventing large-scale shipments from ever leaving the region. Furthermore, these operations send a clear message to criminal networks that their activities will be met with serious consequences. By demonstrating the ability to combine their intelligence, rapid response forces, and advanced technology, the United States establishes an environment in which trafficking becomes risky and less profitable. This strategic deterrence is essential in the broader fight against drugs, as it reduces the incentives for traffickers to operate openly in regions under U.S. observation and pressure. Venezuela's military, though sizable in certain aspects, faces significant limitations when compared to the United States. The Venezuelan armed forces have historically relied on a mix of Soviet-era equipment, limited domestic production, and imports from non-traditional suppliers. Their inventory includes fighter jets, helicopters, tanks, and naval vessels, but it's worth noting that much of this equipment suffers from maintenance challenges. In contrast, the United States possesses the most technologically advanced and globally capable military in the world. From the stealth and precision of its F-35s to the strategic reach of the B-52 bombers, U.S. forces combine cutting-edge technology with rigorous training, logistics, and intelligence integration. Naval assets such as aircraft carriers, nuclear submarines, and a fleet of destroyers provide unmatched global mobility and power projection. Additionally, the U.S. military benefits from years of experience in joint operations, strategic planning, and rapid deployment, making it highly adaptable in crisis across all domains. This imbalance in capabilities has profound implications for regional stability. While Venezuela can mobilize forces and attempt defensive postures, it cannot match the operational depth, the precision, or the readiness of U.S. forces. The recent deployment of B-52 bombers, accompanied by naval and special operations units, underscores this disparity, signaling a clear demonstration of deterrence without direct conflict. President Trump is using the strength of the United States to intimidate enemies, and he's showing us exactly that in this case with Venezuela.